Let's start with the class of social studies, summary 11, getting around. Did you finish the copy class, the topic? Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Remember that all this information is related to the previous classes when we talk about the Civil War. The Civil War, that it was a war between two states in the United States, specifically the Northern and the Southern. They were fighting during 4 years, since 1861 until 1864. After this 4 years, it was a period of Reconstruction. Reconstruction, it was a period that it lasted 12 years. It lasted 12 years. But during these 12 years, many things happened, class. Many things happened. So we're going to talk about this. Summary 11, getting around. So let's start here. Let's talk about Atlanta. Remember, Atlanta is located in Georgia in the United States. So let's see, Camila. Tell me, Camila, you want to read?
Yes.
Okay, help me to read.
Atlanta started as a royal center in 1080
800?
837. It was the western end of a new railway line. As the road grew, Atlanta also grew and prospered. Trains carried goods, especially cotton, on the cities in the north. Atlanta is the center of transportation today. It is still roller center, and many major highways pass through it. Atlanta's airport is one of the best in the United States.
Thank you, Camila. Yeah, so IOC getting around, we are talking about Atlanta, that is in Georgia, and it becomes in this day in the 1837, the railroad center. And that time it becomes the railroad center. And it started growing and growing. Since it was a railroad, it was prospering. The railroad center, it means that a lot of people were going there, moving and using the road. Yes? So it's the center of transportation now. Today is the center of transportation. Look at here how it looks in those times as the railroad center. Looking this way. It looks now in this way as the transportation center. So it says that the other highways can be there. Like you see here in this picture, you see the highways there. And here you see, this is related to the previous picture here. Now, yes, we don't have any other picture. Let's continue talking about this. Another page, the other slide. So, Lucia, help me to read this slide, please.
Like many other large cities, Atlanta has a public transportation system to take people to work or the other places. A public transportation system is made up of trains and buses that carry many people through a city. Public transportation helps cut down automobile traffic. Atlanta's public transportation system is called MARTA, which stands for Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority.
Thank you. So you see, Atlanta, it has a public transportation system that is called MARTA. MARTA is not a girl. MARTA is not your teacher. MARTA is not a friend. No, MARTA is a name for that. It stands for Metropolitan. The letter M stands for Metropolitan, A for Atlanta, R for Rabbit, T for Transit, and A for Authority. So that is the meaning or definition of MARTA class. So remember that the public transportation system in the Eastern Atlanta is called MARTA, Metropolitan Atlantic Rapid Transit Authority. So you see here, it is MARTA, symbol, how it looks here. So it might have a lot of traffic today. Look at here, a lot of traffic, but if you can go using the MARTA, the public transportation, they have their own road. Look here, they have their own space. It's not gonna be in the same space with the cars they are, no. And also, you see, this is the route. The word MARTA is gonna be the public transportation here. What it seems that is gonna follow here. There are many routes. There are many routes. It's not just one bus that is gonna be. No, there are many routes that they follow. So it depends for the place that you wanna be, from one place to another. And so people can go by using the system of MARTA, for example, and then it can stop in one place, and then it takes another one if it's gonna be close to that place where it's going. Now, MARTA was formed in the 1971 class as a strictly bus system, and operates in network for a bus routes linked to a rapid transit system consisting of 48 miles. So it means 77 kilometers of rail track with 38 train stations. Look here, that was I telling you. It has not just one bus, the MARTA, no, it has 38 train stations. It can have more. So it is the 8th largest rapid transit system that is in the United States by ridership. So it means that there are more systems, not just MARTA, but MARTA is the one that is the best known. Also because it operates a separate paratransit service for disabled customers. So it's a paratransit. What does it mean, paratransit service? Look at here. You don't see buses like this in Honduras, right? Or yes. No, right? You don't see buses like this, like MARTA Mobility in Honduras, that they have like the adequate space for people that they are different, they are disabled, different abilities, like here. You see, we have one example, how it looks, the MARTA Mobility. So it helps. People that can walk can go and use the stairs here, and people that they are using like wheelchairs or some crutches that it might be difficult for them to be down of the bus, so they have like a space for them. They have like their own door. So now, what is a paratransit? What is paratransit class? Let's see.
Many countries in North America have a special transport service for people with disabilities.
Okay, excellent. Paratransit is a special transportation service for people with disabilities. So it provides a supplement to fixed route bus and rate systems by public transit agencies. So these services make considerably of the degree of flexibility they provide to customers. In Honduras, we don't have these buses that they are flexible for customers. So these people need to have their own car or use taxi, but buses now because they are not adequate for these people. So they might consider a taxi or a small bus that will run along a more or less defined route and stop to pick up or discharge passengers on request. So they can go, it says here, more or less defined route. They have a defined route. These buses that they are in the MARTA system, they have the defined route. But when there is a person that is disabled in the bus, they might run along a more or less route and to stop to pick up or discharge passenger or request because they are disabled. So they have to be flexible, considering these people. Now, we're going to watch this video here about MARTA. It's a short video. Look at here. It's a really short video. So pay attention to this video, please.
MARTA's mobility program has been on the move in recent years. From 2015 to 2019, ridership has grown from 613,000 to over 778,000 rides. During the same time period, on-time performance for trip pickups improved from 80% to over 89%. And we've made lots of improvements over the last few years. We've reduced our telephone hold times to an average of 80 seconds, and we've added the ability to download an eligibility application from our webpage. We now have an option to make your reservations online without having to call a reservationist. And you, as a rider, can receive calls or text messages reminding you when the vehicle will be arriving at your pickup location. Over the next several years, we'll continue to improve access to the system and help improving the quality of service you receive from us. Thank you for using MARTA.
So that was a video from MARTA, Mobility on the Move. Okay, let's go back here to the presentation, and we're going to complete some question and answers now in these minutes that we have. Number one, we have 5 questions and 5 answers. How has transportation affected Atlanta class? How the transportation affected for good or for bad reasons Atlanta? Atlanta, remember that the transportation affected Atlanta because it grew, it started growing. A place, a city that it has like a transportation system or is a train station, it has the biggest one. So it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow in the economic, Khaled, your microphone. And it became the center of the transportation. So that affected Atlanta. It became the center of transportation for good. Number 2, how the public transportation system stay full? How it says, remember I showed you a picture that it displays that these transportations, these buses, they have their own road. So public transportation system helps cut down automobile traffic, saving fuel, because they are in their own road. They are not going to be in the same road with the cars, the normal cars, the small cars they are. So this is one way to help the other cars, the other people that they are riding the cars to save fuel, and also for them because they have their own road. There's not going to be too much traffic. Number 3, what is MARTA class? What is MARTA?
It's a transportation.
Remember, the MARTA stands for something. It's not a person.
It's a transportation name of, I think, transportation or a
yes, T stands for transportation. MARTA stands for Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority. That is MARTA. Number 4, when was MARTA formed? Who remembers the date?
in 1971.
21? No, 71. 1971, not 21, 71. You were kind of close.
Dije 1971.
71. Okay. And the last one, what is a paratransit? This is related to the video class, the paratransit, the video that I displayed.
I don't know what is paratransit.
You don't know what is paratransit?
No, I don't remember the answer.
Paratransit class, it's a special transportation for people with disabilities. That is paratransit. For people with disabilities that they are using wheelchairs or crutches by any reason. So that is a paratransit. Okay, I'm going to take the attendance. So present if you're connected, please. Ana, Andrea.
Present.
Núñez. Camila Gabriela.
Present.
Isabela Kiara.
Present.
Lucía. Rosa.
Present.
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 Miss, I finished.
Okay. Valerie Sian.
I finished. And
Dani and Fernando.
present. Present. I finished.
Hermes and Joshua.
I finished.
And
Caleb. Santiago
Present.
Chavez. Okay, perfect. Now, if you're finished now, you can disconnect us. You show me your notebook that you were working and you are dismissed. Thank you, Camila. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Donnie.
I finished, but I can't show you because I have problems with the camera.
Okay. Bye-bye, Caleb.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Hermes. Bye-bye. Remember, it's social studies. You don't have homework. Bye-bye.